I used the toilet and left my wallet in the bathroom. I'm so sorry. Hey guys, so the light's on because I'm on my live. I'm talking to you guys, but the guy is okay with it being on. Anyways, let me explain what happened. I can hear the music. Oh shit. So let me explain what happened, because anyways, I feel like all of you lot know what happened because you lot was on my live. Yeah, me and Angie's my auntie. Yeah, me and her was fine. Me and her was good. We was fine. We was sitting there having a good conversation. I shared my sweets with her. Like, you lot all saw. And I'm not deleting my life. I'm leaving it there because these people in my family, they like, a lot of people in my family like to make it seem like it's always me that's the problem. So obviously now, Pinky said something about my brother. Pinky didn't say nothing bad. She said never said nothing disrespectful. Anybody that knows my brother, that knows my family in Jamaica, they know the condition that Kefash has. And Kefash is in Jamaica and he's gone. Mentally, he's gone. Like, people are trying to get him back to being, but he's gone. Do you understand? And at the end of the day, you have to accept it. I've accepted it for what it is. I don't like it. I've tried to help, but there's nothing I can do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're his auntie. When I came to the house and before I even went on live, she was sitting there and she was talking shit about him. She was sitting there and she was telling me that his nails are dirty, he doesn't shower, he doesn't do this, his clothes are dirty. So I said to her, why don't you pick up the phone and call his mum and tell his mum this, right? Instead of you complaining to me. What can I do? I'm not even feeling good. I'm not 100% and I'm not well myself. You understand what I'm saying? And she kept saying that, oh, she gives him 1,000 JMD every day and it's not her picnic. So if you're sitting there and you're telling me you give him £1,000, 1,000 JMD, sorry, every single day, him and Dwayne, if you've got a problem with that, why don't you call their mum and tell their mum that you don't want to be giving them money no more? Why are you complaining to me? You sat there and you spoke about him in a negative way. So Pinky came and Pinky told her, and Pinky never said it in a rude way, nothing. Pinky just said, oh, I forgot to tell you that that I saw Kefash the other day sitting outside the bank on the floor, right? And it's the truth. Everybody comes and tells my aunties that he's sitting on the floor in the middle of the road playing with his trousers, playing with his feet. He's a madman. He's mad, and that's just what it is. And a lot of them live in denial. They live in denial and they live a fake ass life. Like, I'm sorry, but you lot can say what you want to say about me, but I've accepted that that's my brother and I've tried to help, but I cannot help. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then because Pinky said something, she's upset, she's angry. You're now lashing out. You're taking it out on me. You came out of the veranda, yeah, and you threw my phone. You threw my phone near the fucking gully and my screen's cracked. You threw my phone, she dashed water on me and she slapped me in my face. So I don't want nobody to say, oh, when she's not well, you shouldn't put her hands on her, bro. No, I'll beat her ass. Because if you're so unwell, how are you so unwell to slap me, throw my phone, and then dash water on me? Exactly. So I told my auntie, Auntie Faye's gone to the airport right now, so I couldn't tell her. But I told my auntie Sharon, right? And Auntie Sharon said, Renee, she's been out of control. Pinky! I left money in the bathroom. Can you get it for me, please? I left my money in the bathroom. Can you get it for me? How many minutes, guys, into Other Live? Bro, I never put my hands on her. I never touched her. I can argue with you and do this shit all day, but I never physically touched her. The fact that you came out the house and attacked me, I'm going to protect myself. And I do not care if you're my auntie or not, but you put your hands on me. I'm a grown woman. I'm not a child. I'm not young. She's a hypocrite. Right now, yeah, let me tell you something, because I don't business if anyone says I'm chatting people's business. Everyone needs to live their fucking truth, because everybody, all my family has had something to say about her. All my family has something to say about her. You married, you came to Jamaica, you married a young man that's 30 years old, that don't have no kids, that had a baby on you during your marriage, right? You married this young man. You want to be talking about, oh, nobody likes me, no man wants me, red tete, blah, blah, blah. Baby girl, you married a 30-year-old man. You're 54 years old. You married a 30-year-old man, and you're upset because he decided to go and get a girl pregnant. He ain't got kids. You can't have kids. You tied your tubes up. You got fibroids. So how are you mad at the fact that you're throwing stones at me and you're disrespecting me, but you can't deal with the fact that I'm going to hit you back with the truth? Like, make it make sense. Like, come on. Make it make sense. Like, come on. You're in Jamaica. You're in Jamaica for 9 months, right? You've been here for 5 months now. You're not leaving till September. You're on UC, you're on universal fucking credit, and you're taking money from the government every fucking month, and yet you're giving it to your husband to build a house in Jamaica. Your husband's building a house in Jamaica, sweetheart, with your universal credit. This man does not love you because all of us is talking about it. Everybody in Portmore is talking about it. Because everybody came out of their house and was watching me and her have a fight. Everybody watched Angie lick me in my face, and I slapped her up back. And I said to her, I don't care if you're my auntie, I will beat you today. You're 54 years old and you're in Jamaica looking after a 30-year-old man. And when you came to Jamaica, you were staying at his house, and you can't stay at his house no more because he doesn't want you there. When I was here 2 months ago at my auntie's house, I saw you pissed yourself. You pissed yourself as a big woman, you pissed yourself. And you asked your husband to help you. And your husband told you, if you think you married me, if you think you married me to come take me to the UK for me to be a nurse, think again. That's exactly what her husband said. I had to come off live because everybody was talking about her, and Picky told me, Ren, I don't want people to hear me say these things. Come off live, please. Everybody sat there. Everybody had a conversation. They calmed me down. They said, Renee, for once, you're not wrong. They said, Renee, this man don't come look for this woman. This man don't rate her. This man don't love her. He hasn't even come to Portmore to look for her. He's come like 3 times in a month to look for her. And it's me that you want to have energy for. How are you still? I don't have sympathy for, why should I have sympathy for her? I'm not going to have sympathy for her. She attacked me for no reason. You're there bad-mouthing Pinky, disrespecting Pinky. I've come off my live because she dashed my phone in that. I've come off my live, whatever. Pinky said, Renee, brother, it's just my heart that's good because she disrespect me every day. I said, Pinky, this is your house. Do not take disrespect from nobody. I said, Pinky, this is your house. She has a place that she could stay. She doesn't want to stay at Faye's house. She doesn't want to pay rent because she knows if she stays at Faye's house, she has to pay rent there. She doesn't want to stay there. She doesn't want to stay at my other auntie house because she doesn't want to contribute to nothing. So she stays at Pinky's house, and she disrespects Pinky every single day. Even Pinky's mum, she has disrespected Pinky's mum. My own cousins have come to me and said, Renee, she disrespected my mum so many times, and I had to pull her up and I told her, hey, watch how you talk to my mum. Watch how, bro, Pinky told me, like, Renee, I'm in my house and the woman disrespect me, Renee. The woman called me out my name, called me. I said to Pinky, you're too forgiving. You're too forgiving. If somebody disrespects me in my house, that's not even contributing to the rent or any food. My mom's got a sister just like that, and I don't even call her auntie. Oh my gosh, good at yourself. I'm fine. So wait there, I Pinky Oz and she, brother. Yes, and this is the thing. We went to my auntie's house today and we all sat down just a minute ago and we all had a conversation, and Pinky said it's because she has a good heart why she doesn't want to kick her out the house, because Pinky said every day Angie disrespects them. Every single day she disrespects, and she disrespects Pinky's mum, cusses Pinky out. Pinky's brothers had to say to Angie, Angie, don't disrespect my mum. They had an argument. They argue almost every day in the house because of Angie. And Angie does not contribute. She doesn't help them out. Nothing. She doesn't help them with bills. She doesn't put food in the house, nothing. She doesn't even give them money, nothing, even for even staying at the house. Bro, everybody disrespects her, and nobody can't disrespect Pinky in front of me. I'm sorry. I would never tolerate that. I would never sit there and join in on anybody disrespecting somebody that I respect. I'm sorry. Yes, Angie's the one that had stroke, and the reason why she had stroke is because her husband was begging her for money, right? And she didn't want to give it to him in London, and she told him she don't have it, and they was arguing on the phone, and her blood pressure went up in her brain, and she collapsed on the floor, and she went into a stroke attack. But you want to be up in Jamaica acting like you got the perfect marriage. Baby girl, your husband don't even love you. Your husband's with you for what he can do for you. You gave your husband 100K the other day, and he's buy Clarks and all these things with the money when he's supposed to be building a house. And say this is all your fault. Why is that this line is always bloody long? So long. Mighty God of Daniel. Yeah, she's too much. I'm sorry, but imagine I did nothing to you, nothing, and you're attacking me. Nothing to me. No, Pinky's upset right now. Bro, at the end of the day, yeah, let me tell you people what it is. At the end of the day, my brother is really sick. Okay? Very sick. And these people like to put his burdens on my shoulders, like I don't have burdens myself. And because I'm the only one that has accepted what he's like and how he is and the condition he's in, they all hate me for it. Because I choose not to run around in Jamaica and chase after him and look for him. I cannot run in the streets in Jamaica looking for him. He is gone out of his mind. He wanders places. If you know how a mad person is, you know that a mad person doesn't stay in one place. They roam. They roam, you understand? They go places that they shouldn't go to. And at the end of the day, you're venting to me and you're telling me I should do this and I should do that. What exactly do you want me to do? Last week I went to NCB. I saw him in the middle of the road. I'm literally dragging my brother out of the road. I'm dragging him out of the road. I went and bought him food. I said, come, let's go home and have a shower. He doesn't want to listen to me. He ran away from me. So what more can I do as a sister? What more can I do as a sister? I'm not happy of the condition that he's in. I will never be happy about it. But I choose to not let it affect my mental health. Do you understand? Nobody's there when I'm crying. Nobody's there when I'm upset. Nobody's there when I'm crying about him in that state. Nobody. And the reason why I hold my mum so accountable for it is because I see her pour everything into her husband, not her kids. Okay? And you lot will forever have something to say about me when it comes to her, because I'll forever have something to say about her, because at the end of the day, that is your son. And if I had a child as big as he is, I will sacrifice my life. I will leave the United Kingdom and come to Jamaica and try and better him. Every week I see her send money through Western Union to my brother, to her husband. I have screenshots. I keep my receipts because I know the day will come where they're all going to gang up on me and all make it seem like I'm a problem. My mum sends money to her husband every week, but you sit on social media and you tell people your husband minds you, your husband take care of you, your husband don't do nothing for your kids. Where's your husband? Your husband's a taxi driver. He gets paid to drop people places. Do you understand? Your husband don't even come to Portmore, don't even check on your sons. He doesn't even give them anything. And Angie sat down with me and she said, Guineas don't come here. Guineas don't give Keffa Shindoe nothing. And I've told my mom, come here and look after them. You still can do YouTube. You still can push revenue. But your son needs you. He needs that mother love. He's lost it. He's lost it. But you're happy to file for your husband to come to the UK. You're happy to spend money on your husband. You're building a house with your husband in Jamaica. Where's the house for your blood clot child? Where's the house for your son? And guess what? You're all going to hate me, you know. You're all going to say Renee's this, Renee's that, Renee's this, Renee's that. Why? Because I speak the truth and you lot don't like the truth. My mum will forever bring me down. She'll forever drag me on social media because I'm the only one that sees through her. I'm the only child that tells her about herself. I'm the only child that sees that she's not doing what a mother should do. And I always try to correct her. If I had a son that got deported and people are telling me my son is in the road and he's a madman, I pack up my life and come over to this country and I will find a way to get him better. I said, Mum, let's do it together, Mum. I will help you, but I'm not doing it by myself. I'm not putting that burden on my shoulders. I will help you, but if I'm doing it by myself, I'm not doing it. I watched her live cussing me. I watched her disrespecting me today. I watched her lying through her teeth, telling you like how much her husband does this and her husband does that. He don't do a goddamn thing. But every other week, you're sending this man money through Western Union for your house that you're building with him. Your kids need a house, Mum. Kefish and Dwayne don't live nowhere. They live with an uncle that's abusive. So why don't you, all the energy and all the money that you send to Jamaica for your husband, put it into your kids? But no, the moment you lot hear her say something about me, you all jump on the hate train. Because why? Renee this, Renee that. One thing about me, I can't be fake. One thing about me, I'm always going to live my truth. And I don't care who wants to shame me for it. They still live with him. And Kefa sleeps outside. Some days he doesn't even go home. He sleeps on the street. Why? Because up here. And you have to understand, this is a man that has abused him. This is a man that has beaten him. That has run on the streets and with a machete to kill him. Why would he want to sleep in the house? They can't use the toilet till this day. I'm speaking to you guys. 2024. My brothers can't use the toilet in that house. They have to go outside to go and do their business. But your energy is more into your marriage. And as my mother, I can never respect you for that. I don't care what nobody wants to say. All of you that can unsubscribe from me. But I don't business. You know how your kids are living. And yet you choose to, all you care about is your husband. So when I saw Kefa sitting outside the bank in the middle of the floor, I cried tears. I never came on social media. I never told none of you lot. I cried my tears. And I went in the road and I picked him up. And I took him to KFC. He might not be, he don't look good. He don't smell good. But that's still my blood and flesh. That's my brother. And I take him anyhow he is. And I'll still help him as much as I can. But people need to understand, I cannot do it by myself. I have my own problems. But my mum sits on YouTube and she lives a facade in her head. Lives a facade in her head. She raised £200 for you, so why can't you do the same for him? Did you just hear what I just said? She don't have to raise money for him. I've said to her multiple times, let's do it together. She don't want to do it together. It's Renee should do everything. Just like how Angie said I should do everything. Everybody thinks Renee should just do everything. I can't. Dwayne's losing himself now. Both of them have lost their chip. At the end of the day, he's not my child, but he's my blood. And if I have support from my family, and if I have support from my mum, her husband, we can all make him get better. But if you expect me to do this by myself, then where does my life go? Where does my life go? This is what I'm saying. So sometimes, yeah, when you lot listen to her talk, and sometimes when you lot are so quick to judge me, remember there's three sides to a story. When she said, Renee, you have no manners, why don't Renee have no manners to you? And I'm brawling, I can say, yeah, I don't respect her sometimes. How can I respect a woman that don't respect her kids? You rather lay up in the UK, comfortable as fuck. Send money to your husband every week. But your child is sitting in the middle of the road, hasn't washed in 2 weeks, haven't even cleaned himself up. Make it make sense. I might not stay in the area that he's in, but I'll come and drop money from time to time. Auntie Sharon, here's a 10 grand. If you see him, give him a little thing. Make sure he eats food. That's all I can do. Last year, me and her had the worst fight ever in Jamaica. You know why? Because of him. The topic was because of him. My mum gets 6 weeks holiday because she works in a school. And she can only come to Jamaica on her summer holiday. And I said to my mum, when I saw her outside my auntie's house in Portmore, I said, Mum, you've been in Jamaica for 6 weeks and you've only seen this boy for 4 times in a month, Mum. What kind of mother you be? Her and her husband gang up on me and cuss me out and class me. You rather come to Jamaica and stay where your husband's staying. Why don't you rent Faye's house and stay where he stays? Rent Faye's house for the month. Tell Kefush and Dwayne to stay with you. Show them that mother love. Let's go to the beach, Mum. Let's go and let's be a family, Mum. No. You rather stay with your husband in St. Andrews and when you come to Portmore, when you feel like to come to Portmore, and then when you come here, you can't find Kefush. I told her, I am your daughter. I will support you as long as you're being a great mother. But you come here and you don't stay in Portmore. You stay far away from your kids. You don't even know what's going on. You come and you take his clothes and go wash it over Guinness's house. What is that? Come to Portmore, stay in Faye's house, pay Faye for the rent, pay Faye for the month that you're here. Guinness can stay there too. There's 3 rooms in Faye's house. 3 rooms. Stay in Faye's house. Kefush has a room, Dwayne has a room, and you can stay with your man. And every day, at least you're seeing them. Every day you're seeing him. At least you can make sure he's having a shower. At least you can make sure he's doing what he has to do. Take him to the hospital. Put him into rehab. Get him onto good medication. Do something. No. You just want to be itch up next to your blood clot, man. And then when Renee speaks, oh, Renee's this. Renee's that. Oh, me not like Renee. Why? Because I will forever tell her the truth and she don't like it. I don't think nobody understands the pain. I am not even well. I'm going through my own shit, my own health issues right now. Believe me. And my mind's always on my brother, always on him, hoping that nobody sees him and hurts him or do anything to him because he's lost his mind. Wondering if he's eaten today. Has he eaten? Every time I eat food to my mouth, I feel guilty because I know he's probably not even eating nothing. He needs help and he just needs his mother's love. Every child in this world needs their mother's love, and for some reason all she cares about is her husband. And me and her will never have a relationship. We will never be good. I sat down today and I listened to her live, and you know what? I said, I'm done. I said, you should be ashamed to even call yourself a mum. Kefush can come back to London. Dwayne can't because of what he did to the police car. Kefush can come back to London. Of course he can. But the lawyer told my mum the only way for him to be able to come back to England is that we show proof that he's mentally stable, because nobody's going to want a mad person on a plane. Everybody's life will be in danger. I looked at my mum and I said to my mum a couple years ago, Mum, I will go back and do a full-time job and do YouTube just to get that lawyer fee. I will support you. I will help you. We can do this together and get his case working. Get him the proper help. Get him back to being the Kefesh we all know him to be. She don't want to do it. Everything should be me. Oh, I should do it all by myself. Not going to happen. And till this day, at 28 years old, I blame her for the way his life is. I hold some form of, I don't know what it is, but I hold it against her and I can never forgive her for it. I hold it against her. You know why? Because she's the reason why he's the way he is to this day. She had the opportunity. She could have filed for him to come back to London years ago. He's got 2 kids in England. He's on both of their birth certificate. His eldest son has looked at me. I can show you lot a screenshot right now in my WhatsApp with me and his son talking. And my nephew said, Auntie, I would love to meet my dad, Auntie. Auntie, I would love to meet my dad. Please make me see my dad this year. And I turned around and I said to him in WhatsApp, I'm going to try my best to make you see him. Come on. He could have been back in England, living a great life. And let me tell you what hurts me to this day. Because the brother I know, he was the best brother in the world. He made me go to school. He bought my uniform. He paid my mum's rent every month. She never had to pay rent. He looked after all of us. And he took care of her like she was his everything. So you see, when I see her not putting that energy into him, it cuts me to my core, because Kefesh will never neglect her. Kefesh will never neglect that woman. Kefesh did everything. When he was working, he had his own barbershop. He was working. I used to run to him every day after school and ask him for money, and he never said no. One thing about him, he would never tell you no. He was a good man. But he followed a friend. He followed a friend and made his friend persuade him into signing papers, and immigration grabbed him. And that's why he got deported. He didn't commit a crime. He's never been to prison. He's always worked, always paid tax. He always did the right thing. And he took care of his family. So, you know, when I look at it, I'm just like, Mom, where is this energy to this man? This is your blood. This is your son. But every day you come on YouTube and you talk about your husband this and your husband that. Man come and go, but your kids are forever in this life. And this is the same woman that looked at me and said to me she'll pick a man, she'll pick her husband over her kids. And then you social media, you people are the same people that cuss me out and tell me I should have respect to her. Be for real. I've dealt with so much at the age of 17. 17 years old, she doesn't take accountability. She doesn't own up to things. She's living in a fantasy world. She ran and got married when her focus should have been her son. You think it's nice to see people tell me that my brother's in the middle of the road, my brother's there, begging this, doing that. It's not nice. Kefesh walked in the middle of nowhere one time and five people grabbed him up and cut him up with a knife because he walked into a territory where he shouldn't be walking to. He has to leave the house in the middle of the night to go to the bush to use the toilet. And your concern is about a man. I'm going home back to the UK, and I came to my auntie's house to look for him today, and he wasn't there. Just to show you guys, When you see him, you have to grab him. When you see him, you have to grab him and not let him come out your eyesight. Because when you see Kevosh today, you ain't going to see him again for a very long time. So I know social media might say, Renee, you're cussing your mum, doing this. I'm not cussing her. I need her to be a great mother, the mother I know she can be. Because she was never like this before. She can be a good mum. But you ran off and went to go get married and you forget about your kids. And all you care about is your son. No, all you care about is your husband. Queen, who feels it knows it. And I've been feeling it for a very long time in my life. And my whole family always put the blame on me. Renee, go do this for them. Renee, go do that for them. From I was 17 years old making a living for myself, I had to send money, go Jamaica. I've tried. And I'm not going to give up on her and I'm not going to give up on him. I'm still here. I just need her to do it with me. Just this evening, they're telling me that Dwayne's lost himself as well. Dwayne looked at Pinky and said to Pinky he wants to breed her. He's lost his mind. Can you ask for just a big deal, yeah? A big deal and 5 wings, a 5 wings combo.
5 wings combo?
Yeah. Because they don't understand when I speak.
Okay. Hello?
So a big deal combo, barbecue, and a 5-piece spicy wings. I don't know, I'm craving for spicy wings.
Hello, night ride and place order, please.
Hi, good night. Can I get a big deal combo barbecue?
Big deal.
Yeah,
Barbecue?
I'm feeling every pain in every language.
And 5-piece hot wings.
And I can't cry no more.
Big deal.
I just wanted to see him before I go home on that flight because I ain't going to see him for a while.
Yeah, spicy.
Even right now I want to cry, but
Flavor drink, please.
I'm being strong.
Any flavor drink?
Fruit punch, please.
Fruit punch.
Thank you so much. I was in hospital because I've been sick.
Yeah.
I came out of hospital and got given medication, antibiotics. When I go long, I got to do an operation. But I have 2 videos coming out, so it'll make you lot understand a bit more what's been going on. I don't want mayo right now. I don't like the smell of mayo at this point.
So the hot wings combo spicy.
And the same is the champagne?
No, fruit punch.
Fruit punch for both of them.
5-piece wings and the barbecue, big deal.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's fine.
2,360 when you can.
Alright, no problem.
Okay.
2,360?
Yes, sir.
Alright, thanks.
What did she say?
2,360.
I told you already, yeah. I might be listen, I'm not perfect. I have a very stinking attitude. But you see my heart is a gold.
Can you put the seat back in?
I can. It can't go back. It's back. I'm just tall. I think I'm just tall. That's what it is. I'm speaking. I think I've grown an inch, you know, because why on earth do I feel like this? Mama. Angie ripped my bag. She took out all my stuff. She dashed my passport out my bag. She said, I'm not getting my bag back. She ripped my bag. Tried to rip my passport. I looked in the sky and I said, Pinky, if she ripped my passport, I'm blooding her up tonight. They're gonna lock me up. Don't know what is in that woman. I don't know what is wrong with this family. It's like Auntie Pat and Faye's the only sensible ones. I don't know what the hell is wrong with these people. I lied to you about what? She 50. She's like 50. She's 50 something. She's not even 70. I just call her 70 because she was double her fucking age right now, bad. Bro, I don't know what it is with, like, honestly, guys, I don't know what it is with my mother, and I don't know what it is with her. But I feel like everyone just needs to live their truth out here in these streets, bruv. Like, live your truth. Own it. Take accountability as a mum. Brother, you come to Jamaica every year. Like, what's going on? She bought him a phone. She made me bring up the phone. I brought the phone. Somebody took the phone from him. I told her, don't buy him no phone. I said, Mom, how are you buying him a phone when he's not stable? Do not buy him a phone. They're going to keep robbing him. What has happened? His phone's gone missing. I don't know why. No, she didn't give me soup. She took the soup back. Elders don't like to be told when they're wrong. No, regardless of the age, they always try little girl you. Brother, I'm one. You see, out of all my cousins, I'm the only one that don't tolerate bullshit from nobody. And that's why I'm the black sheep of this family. And I told him already, I will always be the black sheep of this family. I will always stand up against every single person. None of you lot can't bully me. None of you lot can't bully me. None. I respect those that respect me. I will never disrespect Faye because she never disrespect me, and that woman's done so much for me. I will never disrespect Auntie Pat because she never disrespects me. And when I'm wrong, they told me that I'm wrong. You lot always feel like they don't tell me when I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, Auntie Pat tells me I'm wrong. Respectfully. But my mum, I don't know what she's got against me. We buck heads too much. We don't have a good relationship. She likes to drag me. She likes to lie on me. She likes to make it seem like I'm the worst daughter. And I noticed every time she's on her live, she always says this one thing that always triggers me. Right? She always says, I don't have no one to do it for me when it comes to, like, something about down the lines of she don't have no support and no help when it comes to her boys. So she has to do it all by herself. When she says that line, she's always directing that energy to me. It's always me she's talking about because I stopped doing. Brother, the way I see Auntie Pat love her kids, sometimes I find it hard to stay in Auntie Pat's house. Sometimes I just want to go in the toilet and cry because I don't get that love from my mom. I can't tell you the last time my mom looked at me and gave me a hug and said, Renee, I love you. Marisha, I love you. Sanisha, I love you. None of us. I sit in Auntie Pat's house and I watch Auntie Pat every night. She kisses her kids goodnight. Every night she tells them she loves them. Even if they go to school, go to college, go to uni, she would text them, have a good day, son, I love you. You understand? It's the little things. So when people are saying, oh, Renee, you love being around Auntie Pat, I can't lie to you lot. I wish she was my mum. I wish she was my mum because the way that woman is so supportive. When I had my salon, Auntie Pat stayed with me in my salon late at night, helping me fix up my salon before I got scammed. I used to ask my mum, can you come to the salon with me and help me paint the walls? Me not have time for that. Auntie Pat, okay, when I'm going to my first job, when I finish, I'm going to come help you and then go to the evening job. I tell you lot all the time, I go where the love is. I'm not going to be around people I don't feel loved. Leah, what are you saying, Leah? What's your question? I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I will never listen to her. Nobody can't tell me to listen to her. I will not listen to her. Because I can't stand for this bullshit. When she was in Jamaica last year, I said, Mum, come, let's go to Elsha. I'll buy everyone food. I took her and Sanisha to Elsha. And her husband got into a big emotion about, oh, she doesn't want to go. I said, I don't care if you don't want to go, but I want to spend time with my mum. I want us to have a nice day out. Like, what's the problem? Why can't, like, if you're dropping my mum places, what isn't the issue for you to just come and let's all be a family? Why is it that you don't want her to be nowhere where she needs to be? Her husband don't like me. And he don't like Auntie Pat. He hates Auntie Pat. I said, Mum, let's go to Elsha. I will order us food. I will pay for it. It's okay. She ended up coming, and he said, oh, I'm not coming inside. I'm going to stay in the car. Me, her, and Sanisha sat down, and we ate fish. I think Kefish was with us. I can't remember. Like, and then on top of that, he's going to turn around and say to her, I don't want you in Portmore. I don't have time to come drive you to Portmore all the time. I don't want you in Portmore. Her kids live in Portmore. What do you mean you don't want her in Portmore? You're not making sense. You're not making sense. Please. And because I always tell him the truth, he said he's going to piss on my grave. He took me to the side outside my auntie Sharon's house and said to me, let me talk to you, Renee. I said, what is it? Listen to me now. You need to respect your mother. You need to help your mum out a bit more. You're not doing enough. That's what the man said to me, you know. I turned around and said to him, don't you ever tell me I'm not doing enough. I do what I can for my siblings. You're the husband. You married her, so you help her now. You come and help her with her kids. What do you mean I'm not doing enough? So I got into an argument with him, and he turned around and said, oh, me piss pan your grave. And I turned around and said, I will shit on yours. And she never even said, Guinness, you're wrong. Don't talk to my pitney like that. Don't do. She walked off with him. He's no help. He doesn't help. And then you sit on YouTube and you diss me on YouTube video and you make it seem like I'm the worst pitney you ever had. And then you lie and say, oh, my husband for mind me when me come to Jamaica. My husband for do this. Live your truth. I love you as a mum, but live your truth, because you're not living it. Me, you, and the world knows, and your sisters know. Your husband don't mind you. You mind him. And he's a taxi driver. Please. You send him money every single time on Western Union. When that money should go to your pitney them, you're sending it to him. Why does he need money? Why? He's a taxi driver. He's got a job. The same man that I turned around and helped when his car broke down. I gave him 110k twice. If you do the maths, that's £1,000. And it's the same man that told me he's going to piss on my grave. He couldn't give a fuck about her kids. And I pray to God that God wakes that woman up before you file for that man to come to England. I pray to God wakes you up and shows you a sign that that man's no good for you. You want the charger?
Oh, no, put it on because they can rest the dress.
Oh. Brother, there are police around here. What's going on? There's so much feds. Probably waiting for food. I've never seen so many at KFC before. This is what I'm saying. They make, brother, I'm not saying I'm perfect, you know, because listen, I have some very bad ways and my mouth is very slick. And I answer her back, and I might not show her all the respect that she should get as a mother, but you lot have to understand and put your shoes Put your feet in my shoes. Who feels it, knows it. How can I respect this woman that carried me in this world when I've watched her neglect and say some fucked up things to me? This is a woman that looked me in my eye and said to me she'll pick her kid. She said she'll pick her man over her kids. And this is the woman that you lot want me to love. This is a woman that I've been in Jamaica with Sanisha and with her, and watch her neglect her kids while she's here. Thank you. Come on. When I was doing and when I was giving her money, thank you. When I was doing and I was contributing and I was giving her money for Kefa Shindaway.
Check it real quick.
They better get it right. They never get it right. This is what I hate about KFC, honestly. Yeah, it must right. It's 2 boxes in there, yeah. Thank you. But when I was doing and I was being so supportive and I was helping her, it was never a problem. She used to come on social media and say I have the best daughter in the world. Every time I go get my nails done and my feet done, I will go get Sanisha's feet done, Marisha's feet done, get my mum's feet done. Cool. Renee has a bit of a money management problem, and I'm gonna get help for that because I don't know how to save. I make a lot of money and don't spend my money wisely. Cool, understand. You can all say what you want to say, but I know that. It's nothing that I don't know. I know what I need help in. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm willing to get the help for that. But when I was doing all these things, when I was taking care of everybody, when I was spending money on everybody, you understand? Nobody disrespected me. She would never come on social media and say nothing bad about me. Scroll down to my videos way back, my old vlogs when Zanaya was born. I took everybody to go get their feet done on that. TGI Fridays. You understand? Renee's up. Renee's got you all now. It's cool. We're Gucci. But when Renee falled back and stopped doing, the disrespect became very loud. I'm the worst daughter. A mind man. Where did I learn it from? I learned it from the best. I could only learn it from one person. And when I got close to Auntie Pat, every day Auntie Pat tells me, Renee, don't mind no man. Renee, don't do too much. Auntie Pat takes me every day more than my mother. So I worship the ground that woman walks on. Nobody can't tell me nothing. You see Auntie Pat vlogging, and I burst out crying the other day because she was vlogging and she mentioned, oh, I'm gonna buy this for Renee and bring it to Jamaica because it's Renee's favorite. And you know, the thought of her just thinking about me. My mum don't think about me like that. My mum would never see something and buy for her kids. She'll never. She will see something and buy for her husband. I'm showing you lot the difference here. I'm showing you the difference here. You understand what I'm saying? Auntie Pat will walk into a shop and see my favorite drink, my favorite noodles, and I'm not her child. And she'll pick it up and say, you know what? I'm going to get this for Renee because Renee loves this. That's my auntie. My mum will walk into JD Sports or somewhere and see something for Guinness and say, you know what? I'm going to buy this for my man. I'm going to buy this for my husband. Come on. Come on, people. Make it make sense. But no, when she's on live and she's dragging me and she's talking so bad about me, all of you lot team up with her and bring me down and make me look like I'm the worst person. But nobody knows a narcissistic person when they see one. I know what I've been going through since 16. And I told her to her face, I said, you are the reason why Kefa is the way he is. And I will never forgive you for it. And until you do better as a mother, our relationship will get better. But we will never have a relationship until you start doing what a mother's supposed to do. You think I'm going to praise her? You think I'm going to boost her up, her ego up, make her think she's doing a great job? You're doing an absolutely awful fucking job. Get it together. Your kid's lost himself. Where is he now? You don't even know if he's alive or dead. God forbid, touch wood. Rebuke it in the name of Jesus. You don't even know. You don't even know if he's eating today. You don't even know. But he sits in the middle of the road outside KFC or outside NCB Bank. like a madman. And you're comfortable to sleep in your house. You're comfortable to lay down and cover yourself with your duvet, with your nice heated blanket on a nice king-size bed, living a good life in England while your son suffers like a goddamn mongrel dog in Jamaica. How do you do it? How do you live with yourself? I will never ever in my life forgive her.